Hi guys, welcome to NerdNarrative. This channel is about real growth in tech and is also about history, AI, and some stories. This video is about tech growth, especially in data analytics. So, I have experience in data analytics, but here is the truth: experience alone is not enough anymore. The market is competitive, interviews are tougher, expectations are higher. So instead of pretending I know everything, I have decided to document my journey of getting better. On this channel, I'll be revising core data concepts, practicing SQL and Python problems, preparing for real interview questions, sharing mock interview experience, break down concepts into a simple way. This is a growth channel. If you are fresher trying to enter data analytics or someone experienced trying to switch a level up, you will find practical, real preparation content here. We are going to learn, improve, and prepare together. Welcome to NerdNarrative. Okay, I'll give you a quick background about me. I am a data analyst with around 2.5 years of experience. And my core skills are SQL, Python, and Power BI. I also work with cloud platforms, AWS, Azure, and Snowflake. And I have built end-to-end data pipelines, dashboards, and done some serious EDA on real-world datasets. We are talking about 500 key plus records. Now, my background is actually in electronics engineering. I'm not a computer science person. I made a complete switch into data. Which means if you're from a non-tech background trying to get into data analytics, I completely understand where you are coming from. And now I am targeting my next role. Something more senior, better pay, bigger company, and to get there, I need to make sure my fundamentals are sharp, my projects are strong, and I can handle any curveball an interview throws at me. That's exactly what this series is about. Let me tell you what companies actually test in data analytics interview in 2026. First, SQL. This is non-negotiable. Every single company asks SQL, and they don't just ask basic select queries. They ask CDs, window functions, subqueries, query optimization. If your SQL is weak, everything else doesn't matter. Full stop. Second, Python, specifically pandas. They want to see if you can clean data, handle nulls, merge data sets, do basic EDA. You don't need to be a software engineer, but you need to be comfortable with pandas. Third, BI tools, Power BI or Tableau. Can you build a dashboard? Do you understand DAC? Can you connect to different data sources? These are not optional questions. They will ask you. Fourth, statics basics. Mean, median, standard deviation, correlation. Not deep maths, but enough to explain why you made certain decisions in your analysis. Fifth, and this one is underrated, projects. Companies want to see real projects where you solve a real problem. Not tutorials, not copy-paste projects, your own analysis, your own insights. I've analyzed over 500k real-world records across my projects. That is what gets attention in interviews. And finally, communication. Can you explain your findings to someone who doesn't understand data? This is what separates good analytics from great analytics. And most people don't prepare for this at all. So, here is exactly how I am structuring my preparation. I have broken it into 6 weeks. Let me walk you through it. Week 1 and 2, SQL deep dive. I'm going back to basics and making sure I can solve any SQL problem thrown at me. CTs, window functions, indexing, optimization, everything. I reduced every execution time by 50% at my last job. So I know this stuff, but knowing it at work and explaining it in interview are two completely different things. Week 3, Python and Pandas revision. EDA process, data cleaning, visualization with Matplotlib and Seaborn. I'll also review NumPy basics and make sure I can write clean, readable code, not just code that works. Week 4, Power BI and dashboarding. DAG calculations, data modeling, connecting different sources, and I'll build one complete fresh dashboard from scratch, from raw data to final report. Week 5, Cloud and Data Engineering Basics. Snowflake, AWS S3, Azure. I worked with all of these in my last 2 roles, but I need to make sure I can explain them simply and clearly because interviews don't want jargon, they want clarity. Week 6, Mock interviews, behavioral questions, and project walkthroughs. This is where everything comes together. This is where I stress everything I have prepared. And I'll try to get the questions from the mock interviews I'll go through and share it in a PDF. You will see exactly how I performed, and I'll tell how I have given the question answers, and I'll share the real answers also and what I get wrong. Every single week I'll make a video, what I studied, what questions I have practiced, what I found difficult, what clicked. Completely honest, no filter and no pretending. And all my notes, resources and practice questions, free links in the description gonna be from the next week. So that's the plan, 6 weeks, full preparation and public. If you're preparing for data analytics interview right now, subscribe because every video in this series is gonna to save your hours of confusion and wasted preparation time. If you are experienced and switching jobs, you'll find this useful too, because sometimes we forget the basics when we have been doing the same job for years. I know I have. And if you are a complete beginner, don't worry. I'll explain everything from scratch. No jargon, no assumption, just clear, simple explanation. Now, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Tell me where you are in your DA journey, fresher, trying to break in, experienced and switching, non-tech background like me. Whatever it is, comment below. I'll read every single one. Week 1 SQL video is dropping soon. Subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss it. See you in the next video. Bye bye.